Hi. Seeing as how we have Mother's Day upon us, I want to tell you a little bit about Jesus' mama. Jesus and his mom, during this time, we're talking about him getting his disciples together. But during this time, Jesus and his mom were invited to a wedding feast. And they had, the head of the feast was called the governor of the feast. Now, I don't know if that would be the bride's father or the groom's father or what it was, but he was called the governor of the feast. And it was going very well, but it was a very modest feast. And Mary and Jesus were invited. And like I say, I don't know what happened to Joseph, if he had died or what, but they were invited to the feast. And Mary looked over and noticed that they were fast, running out of wine. She kind of gave Jesus a little nudge, a little bit, and she said, "Son, the wine is almost gone." Well, in this place it says that they had, I think it was 5 big water pots filled with water, and they used these pots, a lot of the water, to wash the people's feet. As the guests came in, they could wash their hands and their feet because it was a dusty country. So Mary said to Jesus, "I know you can do wonderful things. Is it possible you could take care of this wine shortage?" And so it says Jesus immediately got up and he went over to the pots and he told the servants to dump them over and empty the pots, go down to the river or the well, I don't know which one it was, to fill the pots with fresh, clean water. And so that's what they did. And they probably had to use their donkeys and things to go over there, and they brought them back. And they secured them back into the wedding feast in the area where the food was to be served. Anyway, when they put the water pots there, Mary said, "Thank you, Jesus." I imagine he said, "You're welcome." Well, when it came time for the feasting, they noticed, or I shouldn't say they, it says that the groom came up and noticed that the water had been turned into wine. And the groom, his father-in-law, came up and said, "Most people save the best wine for the end of the whole feast, and you're serving it at the beginning of the feast." And the wine was rich and delicious. Jesus had turned the water into wine, and they had a wonderful wedding feast there. Thanks to Jesus. And did you know that this was his very first miracle that he did? He wanted it to be a good and a happy time for everybody. So I just thought I'd tell you that one son listened to his mama. Jesus probably already knew it. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Bye-bye.